What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses, Pallet Idea Edition. Yes, it's your boy Rick Jones Jr. and I am happy to be here with you all today because on today we get to build another 5-gallon bucket holder all out of pallet wood and scrap wood that I had in the back, and my pallet holder that, you know, I've actually referenced to twice, like back to back as far as weekends are concerned. But nonetheless, I picked up some wood, already put it up here. We're gonna put this thing together because I have some more vegetables that I want to grow, some more plants that I want to grow as well in my garden in the back. And so in order to do so, we are going to build this holder because I actually have space now. Or hey, we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna build this one. I'll see how much space it takes up to decide how much more space I could take up with some more 5-gallon buckets, because as a great friend of mine said, her and her husband, when they see space in the backyard, they see opportunity for vegetables, gardening, and ultimately food that you get to eat, that you plant and grow yourself. So I'm gonna take on that advice. I'm gonna use the space in the backyard, every space that I get, to find ways to grow, okay? And this is the way that you grow. So let's go ahead and do it. I have my pallet wood here. These are, of course, the pieces that align the pallet situation together. Okay, that is what I have laid out over here. Then boom shakalaka boom, I have my side pieces. Well, actually there will be my legs. Then I have the extra 2x4s that I've had, like scrap wood over there too, that I'm gonna use for the side pieces of it all. So I will now have to cut to make sure all of my legs are the same height. Then I'll have to cut to make sure all my side pieces are the same height. Then, ladies and gentlemen, then we get to put it all together. Okay, so as I cut, I will make sure you know the different lengths of the wood, and I will also put in the description below, just in case you decide you want to do this too. You know the measurements in which you could do it with. So, first I'm gonna cut it, and then we're gonna put it together. But nonetheless, you go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I don't know why, but nonetheless, you can still do so and help us get to our, what we wanna do? We wanna do 20,000. 20,000 by the end of 2020. You can help us get there. We're at 5K right now. Help us get to 20K by you and 15,000 of your friends subscribing, okay? Hey, small number, let's do it. Whoop. Ladies and gentlemen, do make sure that you're wearing your necessary safety measures before you cut any of your wood and as you are working with your wood in general, okay? Safety is first, so make sure you have your goggles while cutting and your gloves. Make life go by easier, okay? Let's cut. All right, so here I am cutting the legs, which are gonna be 21 inches long. Again, the legs are 21 inches long. Now here I am cutting the side pieces that are going to be 15 inches long. Yes, 15 inches long. Now that the cut pieces are cut, now I have the pieces that will make the frame, which I can now go ahead and start assembling. And of course I have the pallet boards, like I said, that will be the side pieces and things like that. I'll let you know of the size of the other pieces as I was cutting. So as you are going through it, you can go ahead and give it a try as well at the end of the day. And if you do, smash that like button so I know that this is helping you, or it helped you do what you wanted to do, which in turn helped you grow, which in turn helped you provide vegetables and fresh food and things for your family, okay? See how it all works together? But nonetheless, I want to know, I want to be a part, I want to be happy and excited knowing that I was a part of it all and help with you accomplish what you wanted to do. So with that being said, let's go ahead and assemble this bad boy. I am going to take one side at a time and then hopefully be able to put it together freshly, cleanly, and things like that. But take your time. I'm by myself. See how to do it when you're with one person, so that if you know whether or not you need two people, okay? So let's go ahead and do it, and let's have fun. So to do this build, I'll be using these here screws, my famous handy dandy deck screws, 2.5 inches, because the pallet wood itself is about 1 inch thick. And then of course I'm trying to drill into another pallet piece. So, you know, of course you need the length to do what you need to do. So total, boom, 2.5. You know where I get them from. So let's go ahead and put these in this wood so that we can have a frame. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so as you can see, it did get a little dark, but nonetheless, we have a completed project, which I am so excited about. Now from this part, all I have to do is just put some boards at the bottom. I'm trying to decide if I want to put like a single board that goes the length of it from side to side, left to right, or do like individual ones on one of them. I did individual ones per each bucket, and then on the other one I did a single board. So I'm trying to see which one I'm going to do, but nonetheless, you know, by the end of it all, I will have decided on which way to go, and then you'll see me in the way to do it. I mean, let me just let you know, if I decide to do it one way, it may be a little bit easier, just one single board going the length of it, which I can just do another board that or I can just do two boards, really. Like, let me just show you what it look like depending on which way I go. Let me show you. Well, I could put a piece like this all the way, which is just like one of the boards, or I can put two, you know, and do it the length like that, like so, and call it a day. Or I can do it individual pieces of wood like so, that goes across like that, call it a day, put the buckets on the 2x4s or whatever, do it like that. I think I'm gonna just put it out here like this. Boom, boom, put 3 pieces of wood, and then have it going across, and I'll be good to go. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, you get a completed project from the garage because it actually started raining out there, so I had to make a total shift in what I was doing because I was partly outside, partly inside. But nonetheless, we have a completed project. Woo woo! And as you can see, I decided to go with the boards like 2x2, so that knowing that I have like drainage holes on the sides of my buckets, the water can splash and not necessarily hit any of the boards, you know, preserving the boards just a little bit longer, you know, things like that. But then it also gives reason and space to the actual spots where the buckets will go. So let me just show you what it looked like with the bucket in the spot. Boom. So essentially that is how the buckets will sit in it while there are buckets in it. And as you can see, as a standard length of Pallet board, it fits three buckets in there nicely, which is ideal. I mean, there's even space in between, so there in the space in between the gaps, that is where the water will flow out and things like that. So, you know, it may keep your boards a little bit longer, it may not, we will see. This is the first time I am doing it. Nonetheless, I'm showing you how it can be done and how you too can do this if growing vegetables in your yard, backyard, or anywhere initially, really, on a deck or anything. It can be done, you know, and you want to elevate it off the ground. So, nonetheless, it is completed. I love you all, and I thank you all. I thank you for rocking with me, being with me, loving on me, as I love you all too. Yeah, make sure you come back tomorrow because I actually go out into the garden and plant the seeds, and then I got to get some more stuff so I can go ahead and plant in these area as well. Nonetheless, I love you. Thank you.